did Miley Cyrus go from her squeaky clean days of Hannah Montana to the tongue-thrusting twerker she is today? I'm Lauren Goris, and this is the evolution of Miley Cyrus. Born in Franklin, Tennessee in 1992, the farm-raised teen was given the name Destiny Hope by her parents, who hoped she would achieve greatness. Smiley Miley, her childhood nickname, would become her legal name when she changed it to Miley Ray Cyrus back in 2008. In 2001, her father, Billy Ray Cyrus, a 90s country star, landed a role on the TV series Doc. It was around that time Miley decided she also wanted to act. At age 9, she starred alongside her father on the show. 2 years later, Miley took a small role in Tim Burton's Big Fish. After several auditions, Miley beat out 1,000 other child hopefuls to land her first starring role as Miley Stewart in Disney Channel's hit series Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana became a smash hit and was the most watched show for kids. It was also responsible for 2 chart-topping albums, a big-screen blockbuster, and a mega-selling concert tour. After a guest appearance on Hannah Montana, the youngest Jonas brother, Nick Jonas, shared a close relationship with Miley. Billy Ray recalled in his memoir, Hillbilly Heart, that this might be the closest to a normal boyfriend Miley would ever know. They would date on and off again for 3 years. In 2008, the public criticized 15-year-old Miley for photos she took for Vanity Fair. The picture showed her wearing nothing but a loosely draped sheet and posing rather seductively with her father. She told People magazine, "I took part in a photo shoot that was supposed to be artistic, and now seeing the photographs and reading the story, I feel so embarrassed."
In it, Cyrus appears topless, covered by a satin sheet. Disney is not pleased, and in a statement said, "Unfortunately, as the article suggests, a situation was created to deliberately manipulate a 15-year-old in order to sell magazines."
But the critics did little to damage her career, as she was named People's richest kid in the world, earning an estimated $1 million per week while on tour. Miley released her coming-of-age album, Breakout, which debuted at #1 in July of 2008. She called the album a little therapy moment. Then in 2009, she followed the record with Hannah Montana, the movie, which grossed more than $150 million worldwide. Miley met Liam Hemsworth in 2009 on the set of their film The Last Song. The two connected, and after 3 years of dating, the couple were engaged. Miley was cast into the public spotlight after she was involved in a drug scandal in 2009. A cell phone video of her was shot and posted online showing the singer smoking out of a bong. She claimed the substance was not marijuana, but salvia, a legal drug.
Take all of that in.
Miley went on to tell Marie Claire in 2011, quote, "I'm not perfect. I made a mistake. I'm disappointed in myself for disappointing my fans." In 2012, the world saw a new Miley when she decided to crop those girly locks. She sounded off this mantra to V magazine, "I'm going to change. I'm going to be different. I'm going to do what I want to do." She wasn't lying. Miss Cyrus teamed up with headlining producer Pharrell Williams to help infuse her rebel image into her music. In 2013, she joined rapper Snoop Lion and released a new music video for Ashtrays and Heartbreaks. June 2013 saw Miley release We Can't Stop as the lead single off her album Bangers. The single debuted at #2 on Billboard's Hot 100, while the music video set a Vivo record with more than 10 million views in its first 24 hours. Miley would break records again just 3 months later with her second single, Wrecking Ball. The emotional video by Terry Richardson featured a tearful and often naked Cyrus literally swinging from a wrecking ball. It gained 19.3 million views in its first 24 hours alone and became Miley's first ever single to reach #1 on Billboard. To coincide with the release of that hit, Miley paired up with Robin Thicke to perform a duet at the 2013 MTV Video Music Awards. But no one could predict what is now one of Miley's most talked about shows. The duo's racy performance became the most tweeted event in 2013, breaking the record set by Beyoncé during the Super Bowl halftime show. In September, Rolling Stone featured Miley on its cover. In the issue, Cyrus talked about how she thinks weed is the best drug on earth, always sticking her tongue out, and that infamous VMA show. She said, "I know what I'm doing. I know I'm shocking you. When I'm dressed in that teddy bear thing, I think that's funny." Leading up to the release of Bangers, MTV released Miley, The Movement, a documentary following the pop star as she recorded her album. It included behind-the-scenes footage as she prepared for the VMA performance and its aftermath.
Miley Cyrus gets inappropriate.
A provocative, controversial, even offensive performance at the MTV Video Music Awards has everyone talking.
A foam finger. That is not sitting well with the guy who invented the foam finger.
The documentary proved people were obsessed with the girl, as 1.6 million viewers watched in the US. Miley hit the headlines again in October 2013 as she appeared in a sexually charged photo shoot with Wrecking Ball director Terry Richardson. The singer stripped down to nearly nothing, and the world couldn't turn away. October also saw Miley release her anticipated album Bangers. Critics and consumers alike received the album well, and it became her 5th #1 album. In November 2013, Miley hit the stage and headlines again at the MTV Europe Music Awards when she smoked a joint on stage after winning the Best Video Award.
Thank you guys very much. Good night, everybody. Thank you. EMAs, thank you for having me.
The pop star turned 21 that same month, and according to TMZ, celebrated with strippers, booze, and cake decorated with Miley's resemblance sporting a marijuana leaf bikini. Reaching the end of 2013, Liam Hemsworth and Miley Cyrus ended their engagement and 4-year relationship. As one of Barbara Walters' most fascinating people of 2013, Miley opened up about her split.
I was so scared of ever being alone. And I think conquering that fear this year was actually bigger than any other transition that I had.
And in 2014, Miley embarked on her biggest tour yet, promoting Bangers in more than 50 shows in 15 countries. The Bangers tour got off to an unsurprisingly controversial start, with reports suggesting the show had gone too far with Miley's sexually explicit performance. And in typical Rebel fashion, Miley responded with a tweet telling fans, "You can't say I didn't warn you. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show," posting a rather raunchy picture of herself alongside it. Also in 2014, we'll be seeing even more Miley. She's also become the face of Marc Jacobs' Spring-Summer 2014 campaign. So what's next for this pop star all grown up? Well, we imagine she'll continue to reinvent herself. For the latest on Miley and the biggest stories breaking right now, stay clicked on CELEBUZZ.com. I'm Lauren Goris.